Okay, check this out. Here. Hi. uh, I made a soundboard. I don't have a lot of sounds on it. So far I just have, okay, so I have the applause. I don't know if you could hear it that well, actually. I have the applause. I have this. I have this. It's way too long, though. I'd rather it was shorter. I have this. I feel like that's appropriate for a lot of situations. And I have this one that I made. Did you hear it? Rats? I just like that one. Among Us? No. You have no proof. This is from, what is it? Oh, we don't talk about Bruno when he says rats along his back? Rats. I just thought it was appropriate. Hello, Confetti. You are lurking, that's cool. And Meatkins. Wow. So many friends here with us today. Time to move triangles. Am I right? We've gone back to the triangle zone. You can see there's two of me right now. It's kind of weird, actually. Looking at them, when I look at them, you can also see this is the original, this is the actual model file. It looks better when it's smaller, I think. When you get, like, when you make this model really big, it looks strange. But, yeah, I thought about playing Hollow Knight. I might play Hollow Knight if I get bored of this. Which is a possibility. I'm very tired today. Oh, I forgot to put on the music again. Here you go. Tell me if it's too loud. But I was messing with this after. Does not look right. But I was messing with it after, I already, like I did a bunch of stuff for on stream, but this I did off stream. And it doesn't look right. The angles are what I need to fix. This looks okay. He's looking. I think the bangs look a little off, but I'm probably gonna do a bunch of stuff with the bangs anyway, so. Then here. But then if you go into the corners, his face, it looks weird. That's because the computer generated that. I didn't do that. Gonna try. I've been watching. Last night I watched a lot of Snapcube playing The Forgotten City. It's pretty good. That city sure is forgotten. Who's making sounds downstairs? There's some problems with the writing. Particularly, I don't really like how they handled the stuff with Virgil. But I haven't even finished watching it, so I don't know if it gets better, if it gets worse. Look, it looks weird. No. Don't do this to me, bestie. But it made me feel really motivated to stream, you know? Because I was like, I want to be funny too. You know? Like, when someone you really admire, when you watch them do things, you're like, I want to be able to do that too. Does it look weird? Looks a little bit weird. Thank you. I like streaming. I finished Needy Streamer Overload after I played it the other day on stream. And I didn't get all the endings, but I think I got like one ending, and I was like, okay. But then I kind of like went into a fugue state and finished all of the endings. And there's a lot of stuff about like part of the game's like thesis is about how the internet can affect you negatively. Like the girl in it, it's unhealthy the way that she treats streaming and that the way she interacts with the internet, and it often results in consequences for her. My favorite ending is Internet Overdose, and that has a lot to do with the with streaming and the internet, obviously. Also, if you listen to the song Needy Girl Overdose, it's kind of like, okay, this is a summary, right, of a lot of what this is talking about. Who is she? Who is she? Me referring to my model with female pronouns. Not female pronouns, with she, her pronouns. Even though I never use she, her pronouns. Just for fun. Just to be spicy and different. But yeah, it's motivating, but it's also like, I don't know if it can be like demotivating at the same time, especially if you're not in the right headspace for it, where you're just like, I feel like I can never be that funny. It's hard even to describe like what the different qualities are that you need to be a streamer, or not need, but that I admire in Snapcube specifically, and that like different flaws that I think I have when it comes to streaming. Yeah, the bangs still look weird, but it's okay. And also the the disc looks weird, the back of the head that I made. Cause it's supposed to be a shaved hairstyle. But it looks kind of unnatural. I don't know. Front of the disc, please. I'm gonna have to move a bunch of things around in the order. Or I can just do this. Hold on. Whoop. Sure it does that. Okay. This is actually a really good tool for hair, and I keep forgetting to use it like that. Actually, I'm probably going to mess with the hair today, and it's gonna be confusing and upsetting and alarming and emotionally taxing. No one understands what's going on. Oh my god. I think I'm just gonna leave it under. So even though it looks a little bit weird, let's look at how this works. Yeah. Okay. The nose. Alright, hello? I want to move this. Did I mess something up? Oh, here it is. Okay. Ding, ding, ding. No, hold on. I'm gonna make this. The head shape, I'm very inconsistent about it. How it looks a lot different from different angles, but it's fine. You just have to go with your heart and your feelings. And your belief system. Oh, the music reminds me. I was thinking about, earlier I was looking at stuff for how audio works in, man, I should turn it down on my end. It's really loud. Go away. I was thinking about, not thinking, I was looking it up, and it made me think about how, like, something that would be really extra for me to do, but that I've thought about, is like commissioning background music, because I don't have any experience in making music. I've tried, honestly, and beside making like audio shit posts, it's not it. I don't like it very much. Like specifically music composition, I'm not very good with it. That's better. Yeah? That's better. Maybe I need to... add more points along that line. It's fine. That looks perfectly fine to me, but it moves weird when the head moves up, so I want to make sure. Control Shift C. Control Shift V. Oh no! Good lord. What happened to you? Who did this? Crying, laughing emoji. Yeah, oh my god. I hate doing this because I'm such a perfectionist that I get really I get really finicky about it and stuff. Is the model an OC of yours? Yeah, this is supposed to be basically the new version of this one. It's kind of an OC but it's also kind of supposed to be me, if it makes sense. I mean, technically it's like a persona. There's like a clip of what's her name? Avispa, who is a wasp themed VTuber, and somebody asked her what her persona is, and she said, "I'm a VTuber, I am my persona." Which, like, technically no, because you aren't, it's not an animal, but like, it is essentially the same as a persona, but if you were an anime character. So, I mean, I haven't actually talked a lot about my process, but I really like character design. So I already made character designs for I like messed around with character designs for, like, theoretically if I was in Hololive, which is a VTuber group, if you didn't know, that introduced me to the concept of VTubing. And so I made like a snake girl, because I was like, they don't have any snake themed girls. You know, you have to find like a niche, and it's like, we already have like 2 rabbit girls. One of them's a rabbit clown, and one of them's a rabbit, and also kind of a clown, but not as directly a clown. No. Why? Hold on. Okay. And then up here it goes like, I understand. Okay. So because there's the whole thing of like, you have to have a niche. Why does it wiggle like that? I hate it. I don't really know how to. Control Shift C. Whoops. Control Shift C. Control Shift V. You're not very familiar with VTubers? Yeah, a lot of people aren't, so. I also think they're cool. That's why I made one. But yeah, the idea I had was that science is my favorite subject. I'm gonna go to college eventually for biology. And so I was like, okay, mad scientist VTuber, easy. And my original idea was like a werewolf mad scientist, kind of like, you know, Jekyll and Hyde. He like does fucked up experiments to himself and makes Hyde, which is like a part, like Dr. Jekyll is a very respectable scientist, and then this is so annoying. How do I fix that? How about is a very respectable scientist, and then he and there's this guy who is not a very respectable scientist. Oh man, he's not a scientist at all. He's Mr. Hyde. It's Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde. I don't have a doctorate, so you can't call me Dr. Jekyll, but actually you can if you want. But Hyde is the guy he creates to I think it's like an unnamed, that he commits like unnamed debaucherous acts. So that could be like gay sex or like child murder. It's not clear. I've never read it, but from what I've heard, it's not clear. It was the Victorian time. They had a lot of feelings. The Victorians, they had so many feelings. But anyway, does it look weird? Let me see. Whatever. I think I have less points. Yeah, I have less points in Jamie 1's face, so maybe I should put less points in Jamie 2's face also. Whoops. Standard. No, that's not what I meant to do. Yeah, and this fucks up everything. Okay. But it might make it more simple. Let's see. But because, so he creates his own secret identity in order to go do things. And that is actually, so textually, Jamie is a lot more like Hyde than he is like Jekyll. So if one of us is Jekyll, it's actually the person who is not on screen. Which is a little wild. It's not how he's named. But Jekyll is a cooler sounding name also. What am I going on about? I don't know. but I simplified his design down a lot. I have a bunch of different drawings, and then there's this one drawing that I stuck to. A lot of features like the earrings here and the eyeshadow and the makeup and stuff. It's the like red eye makeup and the earrings and the shaved hairstyle and stuff are kind of like remnants of the idea of like making a character who is kind of punk, if that makes sense. Who's kind of alternative. Because that's kind of more how I would like to be presented. So, I made it that way. Because when you're a VTuber, you can be like whatever you want. So you should be something that makes you happy and that you can recognize as yourself, even when it like literally isn't you, but it is kind of still you. Does this look bad? I was just trying to figure out how to make it not do the thing. Now I can't decide if this looks worse. I'm just gonna fix the obvious problems, and then see how it looks in the modeling, which you guys won't be able to see, but I will see it. And I'll look at it and I'll be like, yes, very cringe and fail. Let me see. Trying to think if I have other Jamie facts. Hair is pink because I've had pink hair before, actually. I think it's a nice color. It has a lot of energy. Yeah, I think this could work. I'm not sure though. I think there's still some problems. Dead hair's fun. Hell yeah. I've had my hair be 3 colors basically. It's been silvery blue, well, I mean, it's been blue, pink, and blonde. You have hella black hair. Yeah, there's some, I mean, there's ways you can, it's difficult, but you can probably find tips and stuff on the internet. My hair is more of like a medium color. Like it's dark brown. As you can see here, it's kind of dark brown. I mean, it's harder to tell, but if you could see roots, it would be like dark brown. Why am I? Oh, Jamie also is gonna have pins. I was gonna have pins on my lab coat, but I took them off because it was too much of a hassle to try and make them look good. Fun facts. Oh, I was talking about hair. Okay. Okay. It's been like Sonic the Hedgehog blue. It's been like teal. it's been like light pink, and then every time I let the dye wash out, and then it's like it's blonde for a while. I was blonde for a really long time because the pink dye washed out really fast. And I just left it like that. I liked being blonde. Made me feel kind of like I was pretty distinct from my family, cuz like I love my family, but also I need to be different and special all the time cuz nobody else in my family has blonde hair. So it's like you can tell this one's different. This one's the main character. My sister has made fun of me before by saying that I'm like that I either that I am the main character or that I think I'm the main character, something like that. Yeah. I have to fix that. This may backfire on me. Yeesh, not good. That works. Kind of a sharp chin. Oh, did I forget to move the shadow down? Here we go. No, the shadow does move down, but I think it should be further. What is he looking at? No one knows. Oh, we should make it so the chest moves down a little bit too. I do kind of have a little bit of like main character syndrome type deal. I don't think that's unusual though. There was a question on this one quiz that I think about a lot that's like, do you consider yourself to be the protagonist or like a character in a rotating group? So like Harry Potter versus like, I can't think of ensemble shows. Normalize being the main character. Yeah, I mean, it's also, I mean, when you're to decide to be a streamer, you also have to kind of believe that like you rambling for like an hour is like valuable, that other people will come and enjoy it, which is kind of wild. Not because that's a bad thing to think, but because it can be a difficult thing to think. I do stuff sometimes and I'm like, do you guys enjoy this? Like, you enjoy this? What? Okay. Yeah, but I can't think of any ensemble casts. Wait, no, I can. Monica from Friends. Harry Potter and Monica from Friends, the two genders. Or I guess I'd be more like Victoria Mars. We don't want to mess with we don't want to have too much of a difference in genre, in the metaphor. It's confusing. And I can't imagine thinking of yourself as like part of a rotating cast like that. I'm very inside my own head. I'm very what's the word? Introspective? I spend a lot of time thinking about myself. And about other things. But, you know, I cannot think of anything just as a human being, it's impossible to think of something without it being filtered through the lens of your own experience. Because you can't experience something as somebody else. You only got you. But yeah, I can think of characters that would probably consider themselves not the protagonist, but I don't know any people that don't consider themselves the protagonist, I don't think. But I also think it's really interesting. I like meeting people who think different than me. I think it's important, especially because I get distracted and I forget that not everybody thinks the same way I do. And part of that is because I am hashtag twisted and insane. But part of that is also just like, you know, I forget. I think everyone does, that your experiences aren't universal. Unless, I mean, that probably though has a lot to do with me being white. Like, even though I am queer and stuff, and I have my own things going on, I'm not considered the norm in society. I'm still white, so it still makes it so that basically everyone on TV looks like me, if that makes sense. So I'm not reminded as harshly that my experience is not universal. I don't know what it's like for that to have a different experience, so I wouldn't be able to say. But that's just a theory. A James theory. Thanks for watching. No! Oh God in heaven, why? Sometimes when you're making a model, things happen. And it looks weird, but that's okay. That's part of it. That's how it goes. But yeah. I also think there's a lot of stuff about vanity, and I think a lot of stuff about like how you shouldn't be vain. It makes sense, you know, to be like, you shouldn't prioritize your appearance over all other aspects of yourself. And I think that makes sense of like, it's not healthy for you. And you also shouldn't, I mean, that's not so much vanity as it is like closed-mindedness, where you don't realize that like other people exist or other people have different feelings than you. But stuff like you shouldn't it's hard to describe, but kind of the way that like I'm being really loud today. Am I peaking? I don't think so. Okay. You shouldn't. It's stuff like, if you were, I think in high school, there's a lot of pressure to be, and in other situations, but specifically in high school, I remember this. There's a lot of pressure to be self-deprecating. And I was thinking, I wonder if that's specific to my generation, but I don't think it is. You can look at in Mean Girls, which, while having problems, is not not completely inaccurate to, you know, the actual problems that existed and still exist in high school, especially for girls. That's another thing, is that, like, being a girl, there's a lot more pressure. Like, you never hear, like, men have to stop being... You never hear characters telling men to be less vain. It's always about women, you know? Or queer-coded men in, like, Disney movies. They're, like, the villain. But... No, no. Ah! Why? I'm just looking at this. I'm like, am I making mistakes? Is this wrong? What's going on? I think about gender a lot. Not surprising. I have some kind of... You got some kind of gender disorder? You got some kind of gender thing going on? I do. Heart. Hold on. Gender. It's not always applause, but sometimes it's applause. Not the soundboard, I mean, just in general to gender. I'm fine. I'm fine. Is Meatkins, I just realized this, is Meatkins like Webkins, but real? Like made of meat instead of being made of the internet? I don't know. If it is, I've cracked the code. I had so many Webkins. I still do. I didn't get rid of any of them. I wish I put that much thought into my name. Wait, so did you just put... So what does it mean though? Is it kin like kinning? Drop your kin list right now. Oh wait, oh my god, okay. This is something I forgot I was going to say, but these eyelashes here, the specific way they're drawn, is one of the ways, is something I put into the character design to make it more distinct, right? This is inspired by Shuichi Saihara from Danganronpa V3. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk. Am I embarrassed to like Danganronpa? No. A little bit. I'm not embarrassed about it, but I am like, yeah. There are problems. Hey gang, there's problems in this. There's issues. Literally just like watching someone play Super Danganronpa 2 and Mikan's on screen. And then things happen. It's like, okay. Alright. It's kind of like when couples use like cute couple names like Babykins or something. Okay. That sounds about right. So it's like, ooh, meat plus kids. Of course! Genius! It makes sense. Why not? Why not? Oh, it should go in a little bit here too. On the internet, I also go by Spit. Wow. That's great. Spitkins doesn't sound as nice as Meatkins. Spitkins sounds like it is like a classic British meal. You know? Spitkins is like, it's like something that you always make more than one of. Like, you know, hush puppies, you never make one hush puppy. If you aren't Southern, a hush puppy is like a ball of bread that's fried. It's really good, and they're always so hot. Like, if they're fresh, that's the surface of the sun. Not because there's any spice in it, but just because bread gets really hot. But Spitkins, kind of like how a spit is like some kind of spit roast thing. Hey, wet. In Wiggins, that's as good as gravy. I can't do a northern British accent, I don't know. In Wiggins, it's as good as gravy. It's the wet off the peas. When I make, there's a face I make sometimes. I don't think it tracks on the model. Hold on, let me. It doesn't really track. You can kind of see it. And I have some important expressions for me. Include like glaring at people. I glared at people a lot when I was younger. I didn't hiss at people. But man, I came close. You know, people like make fun of people who like were in middle school, they like hissed at people. Yeah, but it worked. They wanted you to go away. They wanted you to not, to like, and like people go away. They want you to be upset. Not upset, but like unsettled. Like, okay, I'm gonna leave you alone. You know? And if you have a hard time communicating with people, sometimes all you can do is hiss at them. If you try to come for middle school furries, or high school furries, or any high schools, not high school, or any furries, when I'm in the room, I'll kill you. You can't do that. You're a furry too. Everyone's a furry. I believe this. Not really. I just think that people treat it as a very weird thing, but it's mostly just like anthropomorphized cats. It's like, whoa, it'd be cool if I was a wolf. And like, every single child, I feel like, if they were given the option to turn into animals, would. So I feel like Anna is just like if you watch Zootopia and you find like the character designs, the characters entertaining or appealing, that's then like most people do. Or cute. You're like, oh, the bunny. Like the Beatrice, what is it called? The kind of like the tiny rabbit guys. Beatrice, is it Beatrice Poppins? It's not Poppins. Beatrice Potter! Oh, the Beatrix Potter rabbits. You know, those are just little rabbits in like aprons and jackets and stuff, but those are anthropomorphized animals. And a lot of furries are just like, I want to be a wolf sometimes. Why would you disrespect that? So I think most people can relate or understand that interest in anthropomorphized animals. People love anthropomorphizing things. If you ever like talk to an object that isn't real, or say something like your computer starts making noise and you're like, it's mad or it's freaking out. I don't know, do people do that? I do that. You're like, oh god, my computer is having a panic attack. Even if you don't actually believe the computer is having a panic attack, because it can't. By saying that, you're anthropomorphizing it. So I think everyone has the capacity to at least understand. But a lot of people refuse to, because they think it's weird. That's disrespectful. The only reason I am not a furry, I think, is because I think to be a furry, you have to like actively engage with it, right? Like it's kind of like a fandom. You have to like actually engage with the subculture. And when I was younger, I used to draw like wolves and stuff. I used to draw, they call them sparkle dogs. We never called them that, but sparkle dogs is like, you can probably recognize them. They're like on DeviantArt and stuff. I'm gonna try and find a sparkle dog to show you. A lot of people, some people will have drawn, yeah, as you can see. Well, you can't see. I'm gonna show you. Oh my god, this is gonna take forever, but I don't care because I need to explain it. Let me see. Who made this? No, I want to see the specific. Oh my god. Okay, I can't find the artist who drew this, so I'm sorry, but I'm just gonna put it on screen for a second. Yeah, okay. I actually have a bunch of images. I mean, I have a bunch of my old art on my computer. I could show some of it. But I want to show this. I think it's a good example. Oh, it's not. Here. See? It's like that. You understand now, right? You understand. They're colorful, they have accessories, they have distinct personalities. And they don't walk on 2 feet, but if you look up Sparkle Dog, you won't actually find genuine examples, I don't think. Because oh man, I think probably just because we never called it that. I don't remember. I don't know who made it. Who invented the term. Is this one I made? No. That's not it. They're making it hard. Okay. These are some guys I made. That picture of the horse, by the way, was from a like My Little Pony dress up game where you make a My Little Pony. These were not my favorite characters, but you can get the idea. You're gonna go? Okay, thank you for coming. Well, I mean in a bit. But yeah, that's good. Have fun in class. Anyway. Can go back to the actual. Aw, thank you. You too. It is great. There's something about middle schooler art that is really, it really is, you know? So I didn't draw humans until like 2015 or something like that. I could actually look at DeviantArt right now. DeviantArt is kind of a lawless wasteland now. It definitely isn't. I mean, there's still active communities on it, but it doesn't really have this. It's not the same. But let me look. If I can see how old this account is. Where is it? I knew I only really drew. I had 2 accounts and I got. This one is. Let me see about. Deviant for 5 years. Okay. That's like 2017. Right? Yeah. I got it right on the first try. Hell yeah. But I'm just moving the character around. Oh, that looks weird. Let me see. In Wigan, it's as good as gravy. What is it? It's a Wigan kebab? So true, bestie. It's a Wigan kebab and something else. I have to stop looking things up. I just get distracted. It's like I have some kind of mental illness. Wait, hold on. It's like I have some kind of mental illness. That just felt right. That felt like what I was supposed to do. And Wigan, it's as good as gravy. Can you shut up? Why do you talk like that? It's fine. Don't be mean to yourself. Don't be mean to yourself on stream. Note to self. Yay. Who's doing things? Oh, I washed my dog today. Now my hands smell like dog shampoo, which is like baby oil. It smells like baby oil, baby powder, whatever. Which is nice actually, but it still looks a little bit weird, but ah, man. I feel like that's the best it's gonna get. I don't know. I feel like maybe the eyes are part of why it looks weird to me. The way I've put the eyes. But I don't know what else to do. This is kind of the extreme situation anyway. But I watched my dog and he wasn't happy. He didn't like it. Some sacrifices must be made. But he's clean now, is the thing. So he, like, it's good, but he's like, meow. That's a cat noise. Huh? That's a cat noise. Who do you think you are? It's a plane. I'm sorry. But he was a lot less, he fought a lot less than I thought he would. I gave him treats for it. Very special boy. Yay! 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 Okay. Is this right? I don't know if I want it to be rotating from the head. Where did I put the head rotate? Oh, just under? Okay. Don't do that. Oh, whoops. Don't hold control. No, oh, you hold control again, you fool! I can make it even on both sides. 25. I can just make it 25. No! Smack Barn P-Wet. I remember it. I remember what it is. It's Smack Barn P-Wet. In the restaurant is the Trowler. This is like the part where a character gets their amnesia healed suddenly. And everyone's like, whoa, you remember? And they're like, yeah, I do. It's like, what? Me when I remember. Oh, and I was gonna mess with the torso more too. Well, that's fine. Go away. I'm gonna fix the neck shadow after I fix the neck. No! Ah, I forgot! I always forget to put the thing. Doesn't make any sense. This look right? This looks wrong. How much? It's only a 17 degree? Okay. Okay. Maybe I should change this a little bit. 17. Negative 17. 17. That's good enough. Does it just rotate and the neck goes with it? Yeah, okay. Does it? I just have to make it look natural here. It's fine. It doesn't look natural. Oh no, it went in. Oh god, no. It looks weird. Dog's yelling. That's our family. They live here. Why are you mad? He barks at anyone. He barked at me because I bleached my hair and he was upset. It's like, what happened? No. I would also be like that. If someone bleached their hair. You're not allowed to change your hair color around me. Go insane! Asylum! That's stupid. That's stupid, actually. It's dumb. It's whatever. Okay. Oh my god, it like expands. This is what it looks like normally. Let's see. Actually, just okay. Right now I'm trying to reflect the motion across. So it looks the same. Gamer move. Sorry, I'm just thinking about gamer move. Gamer move. Anybody else thinking about gamer move? Ah! That's the sound I make. And also, turn on. No! Oh, it won't fit. Oh, it will fit. I was kidding. That was a joke. Let me see. What if I take the warp deformer of hair out of the thing? Actually, let me just... What happened? This looks kind of disturbing, but hang in with me here. Okay. Oh, whoops. He's fixed. He's fine. Nothing happened. Looks a little bit... It goes too far. Look at the way the ear is moving. No, why? Oh no. Oh, it looks so weird. Hold on, bestie. They have to be like parallel. Yeah, the ears move kind of weird, but it's fine, it's fine, it's fine, it's fine, it's fine. I'm having a moment. I'm getting a little crazy. I don't understand why it's gray. I don't understand. I don't understand. There's supposed to be... what the hell? Right. I'm just gonna close and reopen it. Let me see. Any of you catch the big game last night? Was there a big game? There wasn't, right? It wasn't. Usually big games are on Sunday. That's the football day. What? It's rotated. I can tell. Go. 0. Good. Good, good, good. Should not be rotated at all. It still looks rotated to me. Ah, what is it? What is it? It looks weird from this direction. Have I seriously never looked at him this way? Weird. Okay. This is like the Twilight Zone. Something is wrong. But whatever. Like, that looks more correct. Okay. What happened? That's no good. There we go. No. Sorry, I'm being quiet. I'm just focused. It's annoying they're right next to each other. This to move the entire thing, and the middle of the warp deformer. Okay. Uh-oh. I got a missive. Dearest Cassandra. No, it's not anything. Do you guys need anything from Costco? My dad's going to Costco if you guys need anything. I can't think of anything I need. But I should tell him that so that he knows I didn't just miss it. Okay. Sorry, I'm stretching. Oh my god. My shoulders hurt. When I roll my shoulders, they make sounds like gravel falling. So that's cool. Not gravel falling, just gravel. Gravel sounds. I got rocks in my shoulders. Woo! Hit that like button if you also have rocks in your shoulders. It shouldn't be this way. There should not be rocks in my shoulders. Someone's here. Watch out. Whoops. I wish I could keep up my energy for longer. I feel like there's a point where I kind of shut off a little bit. Down, 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 down. What? Like, I'm not doing anything. I'm just working right now. Or, I mean, I'm not talking. It's not very good to have dead air, but... I feel like I'm making so many mistakes, but I don't know. I'm just trying. Ah, shoot. Oof. I mean, I can just rework things if I feel like they get messed up, but it's still like, I don't know. Okay. That's enough. Serious. Oh god. Okay. Trying to think what else. There's some extras I wanted to add in terms of like expression and stuff, but otherwise, I mean, I need to do hair physics, and depending on how, whoa, hold on, depending on how complicated I want to make that, whoops, that could take forever. Or maybe not, huh? Oops. Okay. Gonna get rid of the next shadow and then just fix this. Bro, what's that doing? Somebody from a balcony. Oh, I'm making the same face. Now I wanna kiss, my heart is hitting the ground. Wanna be, I don't wanna be. Every time you kiss me, baby. I wanna be what my body wants me to be. Completely unrelated. Anyway. And now for something completely different. You know they only added this tool in the 4.1 update. This tool is my lifeblood. I would kill and die. Just in general, I would kill and die. Should make it so that the neck shadow doesn't go over the boundaries of the torso. Yeah, bestie. Sometimes when I say yeah, bestie, it sounds a little bit like yabe, which means bad in Japanese. It's more like a, I don't know, what's the word? A slang term, I guess. Say yabe, 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 yabe. That's what Hololive VTubers sound like when the horror games they play them. Whoa, that's not right. Whoa, that's still not right. There we go. Okay. No more being silly, we have to be serious for the rest of the stream. It's the law. You know, I just thought of out of nowhere, the little kids show in Control. And they're like, the Black Pyramid. Hi. Tupper hunter? Do you hunt Tupperware? That's cool. That's spicy. That's different. Hate how this part looks, but pretty much. That's good. Someone needs to do it. No! I just thought of the little girl from that part. It's like the Black Pyramid. It's an endless void. Something like that. It's like, I want to go home, and she's like, we can't go home. Me too. I also can't go home. I don't have money for a bus pass. This is so embarrassing. Sorry, I'm just making things up. I don't know. Oh, I'm going a little bit insane. So I have to make weird noises and stuff in order to focus. This is me focusing. If you were wondering, this is me focusing. Look at this bitch. What is he doing? It's fine. Thank you. That's very nice of you. Jamie has such a lovely voice. It's true. I do. I just kind of make sounds. Language. Am I right? Gamers? Am I right? I actually have a little bit of dysphoria about it. I think my dysphoria isn't as bad. Some people, except for when I listen to my voice, like recorded back, I think everybody gets like weird hearing their own voice. Nobody likes their own voice recorded, but just like feel like mostly just that didn't make sense. It didn't fit me. Doesn't bother you anymore. That's nice. Used to worry so much, but not now. Yeah, I have things like that where they used to really bother me. But then like, I don't know, things changed. A lot of mostly just seeing other trans people, you know? And it kind of normalizes just how your body is, if that makes sense. This goes behind the torso. There you go, bestie. Am I a male then? Yeah, I identify as a man. It's okay to ask also. I know it's just kind of in my description, and Jamie is not, people don't usually like check the description first. Which I don't blame them. I don't check the description either. And Jamie is a gender neutral name, so I like gender. Usually, I use a lot of gender neutral names when I name characters and stuff. I just like them better. Or like, if giving a character a traditionally masculine name when they're actually a girl. I just think it's neat. And also I have long pink hair. I don't know, I think that might contribute to how people see me. No worries, cheers. Huh, that's like the TV show. Gender's like some kind of soup, I think. We were talking about gender earlier too. Wow. Cycle of life. I guess. You know what else is in soup? Isopods. The primordial soup. Wait, are isopods still real? I forget if isopods still exist. Has anyone checked? Are they still there? Isopods. For sale! So I guess they are real. The 6th result for search is isopods eating Doritos. I'm not using Google, I'm using DuckDuckGo, so it is different. The results are not always as fine-tuned, but it's fine, I don't care. I don't even remember. I don't notice that search engines are real. Just feel like it's up to God now. There's a little guy in my computer that looks things up for me. That's what's happening in my brain. I hope I don't bother anyone when I do that randomly. Splashing a little bit. Ah. Okay. What kind of plans do you have for your channel? What kind of plans do I have for my channel? No. It's hard. It's mostly, I think, I'm just here. I don't have a lot of plans to grow necessarily. I'm not very good at social media, actually. And I don't like it very much. Like, I don't like Twitter. I barely use it. So like, even though if I wanted to have a career in streaming, I should, you know. You're like me just trying to have fun? Yeah, basically. I needed something to do. Yeah, most of my goals are just like hang out, exist, meet people. I think it would be cool to get more attention and stuff, but I don't know, you know. A lot of it is also like I don't know I haven't been streaming for that long. Like I haven't even reached 1 year yet. So I don't know how my feelings about it are going to change. Which is fine. I'm fine with the, you know, entropy or whatever. It's so much work for Twitch in general. Yes. People underestimate how much work just everything is. It gets harder after affiliate. Harder to do what? Oh my gosh, yeah. There's a lot. There's a lot. It's like, even just streaming your past affiliate. I see. Good job. Even just streaming in general, just like going on the internet is like difficult itself. It's more of a skill than some people realize. I don't want to sound. I don't know why I don't want to sound. You know, but should I just put this behind? Should go behind the torso. Yeah. All right. There we go. Also, schedules are hard. Yeah, I can barely keep a schedule. And you have like, yeah. When it's best to stream, are you in the right frame of mind to stream? Yeah, if you're trying to take like, oh, you know, Sunday is a really good day to stream, and you're like, okay. But then like on Sunday, you're just very tired. Like, I think it's better. I don't know. I think it's better to not stream if you really don't feel like it, because you'll just get burnout. And because I'm not trying to make a career, I also have been like trying to put less pressure on myself to do it perfectly, because I don't need to be. I mean, I'm a perfectionist, and even if I say that a lot just because it comes up a lot. But even thinking. Even if you are trying to, even if I was trying to make a career out of it, I still probably would have to learn to put less pressure on myself. I guess I probably get stressed that like I will just give up at some point, and I'll like, because this is basically just a project I'm doing, because I've given up on a lot of projects, so I'm like, I will give up on the project, and then all of the work will be gone. Also, sorry to say about myself, it's fine. I think if you came in and you were like, you should be watching my stream, that would be weird, but that's fine. Some people have harder rules about. You still learn like what boundaries are good for streaming and stuff. I'm still learning boundaries in general. Mostly just getting other people to follow your boundaries is hard. But you know, it's a skill. What is For sure. Yes. So true, bestie. A lot of Hololive people, I think, have had a rule, or have a rule to not bring up other streamers in their stream, which makes sense. But when I saw it, I was confused. Not really confused, but I was like, huh, is that like a problem? I guess like if you're streaming and then like people start talking about somebody else. I don't know. I've never seen that happen. I don't watch a lot of streaming anyway. Because I'm tired. I rarely have the energy to watch streams, which is unfortunate, but you know, it's just how it is sometimes. Oh, whoops. Oh, I have seen it when it was so bad. Yeah. What was it like? Is it like a... Like there was nothing the streamer was bringing up? Like this is the face I make when I someone mentioned another streamer and they were proper hard case on that stuff. It was so bad. So true, bestie. Yeah, yeah. I feel like there's some things where you have to have like a hard rule about it. Like no backseating is a lot for a lot of people. I will give you a follow, you're cool. Thank you. Wow, that's the sound it makes when someone follows. What was I saying? Oh yeah. There's some rules I think it's important to have no tolerance for. But I mean in general it's hard to make any rule 100% of the time, you know? Like insta-ban or anything. I think definitely if someone is incredibly disruptive, you can insta-ban them. You gotta be reasonable in general. Yeah. Yeah. There's like if someone says something that I think is inappropriate, because there's so few people, then I can explain what I think. And if they're like, if they try to fight me on it, then I can block them. But if it's like, I think if I had like 1 billion people watching me, it's harder to have strict rules about it. Not strict rules, to be more relaxed about it, because yeah, not trying to be awful in general. I don't think you're gonna be hitting 1 million. Oh yeah, unless you've done it for about 5 years. Yeah, I don't expect to get, I mean, 1 million? 1 million is so many. I mean, even 1 million followers is insane, and that's just followers. It's not even views on an individual stream. Like, there's like, they've done it for 5 years. Yeah, is that the rule? You have to do it for exactly 5 years. Yeah. But learning every time. Yeah. Yeah, it takes a while. That's one thing is like, earlier with, I was talking about, a streamer who I was watching their video and I was like, it's hard to be like, imagine that you can be like someone that you look up to. But also if you put like high expectations on yourself for it, and they've been doing it for a much longer time than you have, then like you have to be like reasonable. Like you aren't going to be the same person. You're gonna move at the same speed as other people. But still, you should consider when it that when someone has more experience than you. Smaller streams are nice. You just, cause I don't know. I don't watch a lot. Again, I don't watch a lot of streams, so I don't have a lot of energy to talk in the chat usually. Even when I do, like if I'm watching someone, there's like a small streamer I follow, Demon Queen Azazel. I don't catch her streams very often, but when I do, I'm like, I want to talk because, you know, she doesn't have a lot of people talking. But I'm tired. I watch them all the time as I love helping new people get going. Such your bestie. That's just my response to everything. I'm sorry. I mostly just am here. I feel like even though I don't have a lot of followers, I feel very lucky that there are people who are willing to watch my streams anyway. Not anyway, but what is it? That there are people who will watch my streams. There's some people in my family will watch my streams, and I appreciate that a lot. And what is it? And I have some friends or people who I think I can carry a conversation with who will watch me. I think it's very nice, you know? Just want to find a relaxing stream to chill and do stuff. Yeah, a lot of the time, probably I watch the most streams without actually watching them. Most of the time I will listen to the stream while doing something else, unless the game itself is interesting enough or something. I used to watch Ina's streams though to relax, because she's a very calming person. I feel like it's gonna look janky to me, but it will probably turn out fine. Can actually look at the modeling now. See if there's anything I missed. Okay. Oh, the drums? What? Yeah, we're not done with this mix yet. Just checking to see if we had transferred to a new mix or something. Whoops. Nice to meet you too. Thank you for coming. Have good luck on your adventure. Thank you. He's coming along great. Just look deep into his eyes. The eye of the tiger. Can't really sing while there's music going on. It's discordant. That's a fancy word. I listened to so much lo-fi in high school, and I expect to listen to so much lo-fi in college. It's just perfect background music. It's also something that, like, it just hit my brain correctly. That doesn't make sense, but, you know? It was one of the first genres of music that I, like, discovered on my own. Like, the first artists I discovered on my own were lo-fi artists. I was just listening to, like, my dad's music and stuff before that. He is looking up. Feels like there's something wrong, but I don't know what it is, so it's fine. Now the next shadow is looking weird to me. It's probably fine. I should move this down a little bit. No, he looks so small and squished. Who did this to him? Crying, laughing emoji. It was me. I did it. 'Cause I'm evil. I don't know, man. I'm just saying things. I just don't want to get too dead air in here. I worry, like, if I talk too much if I focus too much attention on talking to whoever's in the chat, if someone's in the chat, then, and then, like, not talking when people aren't in the chat, it's gonna alienate people who are not talking in the chat, you know? so try to be more focused on different things. I don't know what other streamers do. The other streamers focus entirely on people in the chat, or they just say whatever. I wouldn't know. I'm just making things up. You know who else was making things up? Jesus. God rest his name, or whatever. I think. I don't know. I'm sorry. I just say things. Who raised me? Who raised this guy? Should have been on the internet less as a child. It's probably the reason for all of my problems these days. Okay. I'm gonna look at the modeling again for a second. Oh, the breathing looks fucked up. Okay. Maybe? Okay. I'm thinking. I'm gonna... Where's the warp deformer for the torso? Cause it's, What? Select. No, that's fine. Maybe I have to do the breathing stuff here. Okay. My brother sent an image into chat that says, Jester's privilege. Not this chat, different chat. Jester's privilege is the ability and right of a jester to talk and mock freely without being punished, for nothing he says seems to matter. When gamers are talking, hate gamers. No more gamers. No more games allowed. And also my sister's bus was 2 minutes late. Wow. Should stop checking the group chat during stream. But I don't care. I'm crazy. How long have I been streaming? I've been streaming for like almost 3 hours. I saw a stream by someone that was 8 hours long. And I know that people have streamed for longer. And I know. But like 8 hours? I cannot imagine. I would die. Whoops. Okay. Just a little bit, I think. That's fine. That's fine. This kind of reminds me of the music in Super Danganronpa 2. You know? There's like one track that has like sighing in it. It just feels like that. I think it's like... It's also kind of Wii Golf-esque. Well, now it doesn't sound as much like it. I'm doing whatever, man. Okay. Torso. Breathe. I also want to put the arms under breathe. Breathe. So true, bestie. Okay. You really only want to make it subtle. You don't want it to look weird. That's enough. Then move 1, 2. 2. 1, 2. Numbers and shapes. You're so right, there are numbers and shapes. I didn't actually have that hard of a time in geometry. Like, it wasn't the best. I don't like math that much, but... Go! It looks normal now! Yay! Now all that's left, I think, is the hair. And then a bunch of extra stuff, but... all that's left in the important parts. Gonna make a new folder, gonna call it... Directional. Because I don't have a body. The only directions are the head directions. Science is incredible. Okay. Oh, I closed Jamie 1.7. Okay. Soma's Cringe Palace. I'm just reading it. I'm like I'm trying to decipher it. I'm not the best at this, but I can do it. For sure. I had to check real quick if I could recognize the little anime icon. It's a hobby. Oh. This is like Inception. Okay. Here. So this is what you do? Here move, here side, here back. This is all you do? Okay. I mean, I'm gonna make it a little bit more complicated, but Oh, and then I'll have to mess with... Are you updating your model? Yes. This one is my new model, so... There's some things I wanted to change, and also I just knew I could do it better this time. Mostly the eyes. The eyes are the big thing that I wanted to make look different. And the makeup and stuff on the eyes. Okay. Oh, I'm gonna have to like make everything go away that isn't the hair. Here it is. Wow, isn't she beautiful? Wait, hair move front, that's the bangs. Let's move this. Do I do physics? In the model you have to mess with the there's physics settings that you use to make it so that the character moves, and then parts of it move as though they're affected by gravity. So like when I move, my hair is going to move slower than my head. Like when I move really fast to the side, my hair like my hair reacts. That's physics. You can also see it like wiggles around a little bit. So that's what I mean by physics. If you mean like high school physics, I did it and I was like, yeah, okay. I got a pretty good score on the AP exam actually. And I didn't even check. I was so burnt out by the end of that year. It was like 2021, so not 2021, 2020. So, I literally didn't notice my score. Oh my god. That's stupid. Pay attention. Sorry, I'm just talking to myself. That wasn't at anybody. Whoops. Kind of wish I could change the transparency for a little bit. But generally when you change the opacity, it makes it, it changes everything, but we'll see. Okay. And then this happens, it'll go this way. Don't want to move it too much. How much do I have to move it? Do I move it all the way to the side? Yeah. Whooshed. Okay. This is pretty subtle movement, but whooshed instead. Physics is like, it's mostly algebra. If you make me do calculus, I'll cry. I had a failing score on calculus for a little bit. Not calculus, pre-calculus. I never got to calculus. They're gonna make me take it in college and I'm gonna cry. I promise. That's a guarantee. You can trust me on that. I will cry. My original model, that the hair is just one piece that moves back and forth, but I made it a lot of different pieces to see if I could do it. And technically, I can. But it is a little bit hard. Also, hi, welcome back. Let me just go in order like this. Oh, I see. The base here should be behind everything else. Let me see. It's very interesting the way you're going about this. That's good. A little bit scary, but okay. Oh, I was gonna put this. I mean, it's kind of late now, but I mean, I'll still use it later. This one should be behind this one. Shouldn't it? Why is it in front? Here we go. What they say, I live to entertain. Is it gonna look bad? I'm looking at it. I'm thinking it's gonna look bad. If I have to redo this, I'll cry. I've been making a lot of promises to cry recently. Don't worry though. I am not a liar. And I will cry. Stop it. Go away. I didn't say you could exist. Okay. How often do I use this software? I used it to make the first model that's on screen right now, and I'm using it to make this model. Oh, and I made a Spamton model. I forgot about that. So, I haven't used it as much as other people have necessarily. This should go in front. No, wait, this should go in front. Looks kind of like a water bear right now. My experience is limited, but enough to it's functional, basically. probably should have thought about how I was gonna do this first. This should go under that. If there is another software actually that I'm not familiar with. No, that doesn't look right. I think the ones on the side are okay, but this should still be, it shouldn't move entirely too. Oh, yeah, it's all coming together. And by that, I mean, it's all falling apart. Here we go. Yeah, I did the art too. I don't remember if any of them are uploaded. I think they are, but I streamed some of the process for drawing this one, not this one. I did stream some of the first test streams. Why are there so many triangles? I did test streams and this I did rigging for that while I was doing this. Okay. Want to move it to move as much. Whoops. No. Because I don't want the movement to be uneven. It's a daunting task. Yup. Thank you also. It's a lot better. It's better than I thought it would be. There's a part I feel like I get to what is it? Oh, rigging the directions of the face, which is probably the most important part for making your character look like it's moving. And I'm like, oh god, and then I do it and I'm like, oh, actually this is fine. Because once you do that, it looks like your character is actually moving and it's like, oh, okay. But yeah, I took a lot of breaks also. I still smell like dog shampoo. Society. I'm gonna smell dog shampoo for the rest of my life. I just wanted him to be clean. I didn't know. Make sure it goes here. Because the curls have to not, like the top of the curls don't move, you know? Like they're attached to your head at the very top, so have to make sure that they aren't shifting too much. They're shifting a little bit, but it's okay. It's quirky, it's different. Okay. Wait a minute. Oh! No, okay. I accidentally, rigged the moving of the back of the hair to the moving of the side of the hair. I thought it meant moving, side to side, but it's fine. You just do that. Bam. Wee 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 wee. And now I want to see how it moves, but what do I stream normally? You know. Sorry. I that isn't an answer. Usually I stream video games or art. Art less frequently, but you know, I want to finish this, so it helps motivate me to finish it. OMG, I am still here. Yeah, it's been 3 hours. Hi, I heard your bus was late. That's so cringe. Look at this hair move. But yeah, in terms of the types of video games I play, it's like I play Hollow Knight. I play not Hollow Knight. You know, it's based on vibes. You know, like the picture of Griffin McElroy when he's like, you know. That's me right now. Um. Lots going on here. Not all of it good. Hollow Knight, Needy Streamer Overload. I finished that one though. I played some Inscription. Oh, what's the horror game? It's like something to Wicked Sister. Is it Detention? I don't know. I told my friends that you streamed and they were so excited, but they didn't know the games you played. Told them that you should watch anyways. Yeah. I mean, I don't play. I'm just different and special, so I don't play like mainstream games. Oh, it's Coma 2, the Coma 2 Wicked Sisters. That's what it is. So mostly I just stream literally whatever. I've thought about streaming Mad Rat Dead? Not Mad Rat Dead. Is it just Mad Rat? I think it's just Mad Rat. Which is a rhythm and platforming game. So you do the platforming to the rhythm of the music. And it looks good, but also the music goes like so hard, so. I wonder if there's anything else I've streamed. I mean, I know I have streamed a bunch of things. Oh, OS. I play a lot of OS. It's like, if I can't figure out what to play, I'll just play OS. This is how hair moves, in case you were wondering. OS is pretty fun. You click those circles. And then, Twitch is like, I muted 5 minutes of your video because of copyright. And I'm like, okay. And I look and I'm like, this is the wrong 5 minutes. You muted the wrong 5 minutes. But it's fine. Just cut it out of the VOD, it's fine. I have to keep track of, I have to like write down where all of the songs I've gotten copyright strikes for are, so that I don't stream, so that I don't play them on stream. But I forget. It's good, it's not like, they don't like ban me or anything, they're just like, we muted your video. It's like, okay. Understandable. Have a nice day. But I don't say that. Like, understandable, have a bad day. I'm rude now. Sorry, but the people who can play Osmania as fast as they do with how many keys they play on, they are built different. I've never played Osmania. I just play the normal version. That's like the one that's on a keyboard, right? I want to cry every time I see people go insane on me. Yeah, yeah. Okay, that's enough. That's enough moving things. I can do normal OS, but Mania, you have to have the hand-eye coordination of a god. Oh, no. Scary. No. I wanted to rotate. I don't know what these small ones are for. Oh, it's for... Wait. I don't get it, actually. No, wait, I'm using the wrong tool. What if I do this? And then... Yes. Here he is. What is that? Oh, it's the rotation deformer. Okay. Oops. Okay.
Are you sleepy?
My cat has been sleeping on the bed. Baby. He's been there like all day. He doesn't care. He doesn't have responsibilities. I've been streaming for 3 hours. Ah! I wonder what we're gonna have for dinner. Let me see. Probably we'll find out when Dad gets home from Costco. I don't remember how to do physics. Oh, I have to just like, I just have to relearn how to do physics, I think. Side here, move back. And that's it? Thought there was a hair Y. But... And then I want to I think I'm gonna replace the bangs with the thing where I made a version of this model. Oh, the music ran out. I made a version of this model where the bangs were separated into different parts. I'm probably gonna move that into this and then do that Okay. So we need physics and and then some extra stuff, and that should be it. Some extra expression stuff. Okay. Let's just save this for now. Okay. Let me see. Does anyone have anyone they want to raid? We have 3 people. But, you know. I'm gonna look and see. If I can find like a VTuber that's doing art right now. Or I could just leave. That's a lot of work. Yeah, no one I follow is streaming right now. Someone's playing Ghost Trick. Wow! I should play Ghost Trick. Does Ghost Trick have a port? Because I've been thinking about playing Ghost Trick because we have Ghost Trick. Like, I own Ghost Trick on the DS. But, man, I should just go and find more people to follow so I can see. Alright. I don't want to raid anyone that I don't know already what their vibes are. So I think I'm just gonna go. Thank you very much for coming to the stream. I'm tired. I'm very tired right now. I was already really tired, and then I streamed. I gave my dog a bath. That was so tiring. He was insane. They failed the vibe check. There wasn't anything wrong. There was someone who was doing a 2D MMORPG from scratch, apparently. But I don't know. I don't know them, so I don't know if they're cool. Good night, thank you. Also, good night to you. What time is it? It's time for you to be asleep, I think. Okay. Goodbye. I don't have a thing that I say, so I don't know. I mean, clown time.